Hey my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. I'm the Ollivander, and in this video we're going to be talking about Matthew Knowles. So if you haven't already, please make sure you watch the Destiny's Child video that I've uploaded as well, and the Tina Knowles video as well. We're doing the whole family, okay? Make sure you like, share, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. Disclaimer that everything I'm going to say in this video is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Alright, let's get started. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, what do you guys have to say and share about Matthew Knowles? Matthew Knowles? What can you guys tell us about Matthew Knowles? Interesting. Very, very, very interesting start to the reading. Ooh, there's a lot happening. These cards are a bit uncontrollable. You know what I find so interesting is how common it seems like it is for all of these celebrity parents to want their child in Hollywood and to actually oh gosh, and to actually plan for it and be like, my child is gonna be a star and I'm gonna do whatever I have to do to make sure it happens, because it's literally that energy here. Ooh, his energy is giving narcissist so badly. So he had his own agenda, allegedly, for making sure that Beyonce becomes Beyonce. He wanted to be known as the best manager. His plan was, his own personal plan and own personal goal was to actually be known as the best manager in the world. Kind of like, if you need a manager, speak to this guy. He's gonna help you. He's gonna do what he needs to do for your career. That's what he wanted. He wanted that control and that power over people and their careers. He wanted people to respect him and see him in that light, that like, whoa, if you can make a star out of your own daughter, then what more can you do for me? And I'm guessing that's also why he wanted to push Solange a certain way. And shout out to Solange, because she was like, I'm not having that. If I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this my way. I think Solange really saw what they were doing to her sister, and she was just like, yeah, it's not gonna fly here by me. It's definitely not gonna fly here by me. So him and Tina, it seems like they were actually a real power couple. And by power couple, I mean power in the sense that he was the physical, the physical manager and things like that, and she was more of the spiritual. So they would have meetings and conversations about, okay, this is what I want, this is what I want, how can we make sure it happens spiritually, which is actually the right way to do things. If you want something done in the physical, you need to have spiritual backup, right? It just does come off as witchcrafty and manipulative and all of these things when you look at it from a point of view that they were like, this girl will be a star and that's it. So, okay, he actually stole, excuse me, he stole more money from Beyonce than we were told. And he didn't just steal money from her. There were other people that he stole money from as well that were his clients. Ooh, what is this about? It seems like Miss Tina put a hex on him to never be successful again. And just to clarify, it doesn't mean he doesn't deserve the karma he's getting now, but she just amplified it with magic, allegedly, for it to be a thing of, let's expose who you are, but I'm gonna add fuel to the fire as well. Can we get a few oracles for this reading? Adjustments are required. Nothing will come out of this. Let me put these here. Okay, so I'm seeing that he actually has more children than we know. But it's not just, I know there's one by, I don't know the lady's name, but there is a lady who's been on the news and she has a son by him, and that son actually really does look like him. There's more illegitimate kids that we don't know about, that were paid off, that will never come to the spotlight. Some of them will. I'm seeing 2 of them will, maybe in the next 10 years or so, maybe even after he dies. But there are more illegitimate children that we don't know about, that we don't see. And after Tina found out about those kids, that's what kind of made her be like, I'm done with this. So these women, and I'm saying these women as in Tina and Beyonce, they know and understand what they've put into these men spiritually. And that's why, first of all, for Tina, it took so long to divorce him, apart from it being a part of the plan, right? And that's why Beyonce will never leave Jay-Z, because she's invested so much into this man spiritually, with all the spells, all the magic, all the rituals. It's a huge spiritual investment that they feel, I'm not willing to let go of this. I'm not willing to lose this just because you cheated, or just because you have a few kids outside of the marriage. There are people who are saying out here that Jay-Z put Beyonce under a spell. No, that is never gonna happen. That much I could tell you for free. I used to think the same as well, but Spirit is telling me no. You're telling me 2 witches in the same family and the other one's not going to notice that the other one's under spell and undo it. That's not true. So no, he did not put her under a spell. Okay, let's finish this Matthew reading. The answers you need are coming. Have faith in your dreams. Surrender to the divine. Prosperity lies ahead. Luck is on your side. So he has an opportunity to redeem himself, spiritually, most of all, to face up and to own up to all his wrongdoings, to confess to everything he's done wrong, the people he's hurt, the illegitimate kids he has, everything that he has going on in his closet behind the scenes, he has an opportunity to restore his life and to get all the wealth back, all the riches, his reputation, and more. But he, being very stubborn, is not going to do it. He would rather die with his pride and be poor than to actually own up and say, I did this, I did this, I did this, I was wrong, I'm so sorry. And the thing with people and pride is that they really think that pride is the prize, and they think that if they confess, their life will go worse. But his life will actually improve if he does all of this. But he's so focused on the illusions, the facades. He's so focused on what will people say, what will people think, how will they look at me, that he's not actually looking at or focusing on what will be restored upon his life spiritually. And that's going to be his downfall, unfortunately. This is going to make him sick, and he's going to die of a terminal illness. I don't know what, most probably cancer. I don't know, but he is going to have very slow and painful death, and nobody's going to feel sorry for him, unfortunately. So yes, I'm going to wrap this up here. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. You let me know what you think in the comments, and also who else you'd like me to talk about. Once again, everything I said in this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Make sure you do all the good YouTube things, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Binge watch all of my videos, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!